Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, where we're exploring myths, connections, and burning questions within the world of tarot. Today, we're tackling an intriguing question. Did tarot originate as a tool for divination? If you've ever wondered whether tarot has always been mystical, used to predict the future or to reveal hidden truths, you might be surprised by the answer. Let's explore where tarot comes from, how it evolved into a tool for divination, and what that means for your practice today. Let's jump into where tarot began. According to my research, the origins of the tarot are not as mystical as you might think. Tarot began in 15th century Europe as a card game called tarocchi. I hope I pronounced that right. It was a game played for entertainment, not spiritual insight. Here's what early tarot cards looked like. The deck structure featured 4 suits, much like today's playing cards, with an additional trump card set, now known as the Major Arcana. Their purpose was simply for leisure, and the cards were often beautifully illustrated to reflect the culture and symbolism of the time. There was no evidence of tarot being used for divination or occult practices during its early history. It was a social game for the elite. So, when did tarot become mystical? The transformation of tarot from a card game to a tool for divination happened much later, around the 18th century. Here's how it evolved. In 1781, a French scholar, Antoine Court de Gébelin, claimed that tarot had ancient Egyptian origins and contained hidden esoteric wisdom. While there was no factual basis, it sparked interest in tarot as a mystical tool. Around the same time, a French occultist known as Etteilla created one of the first tarot decks designed explicitly for divination. He assigned meanings to the cards and linked them to astrology and other mystical systems. Then, in the 19th century, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a secretive mystical society, expanded tarot's connection to Kabbalah, alchemy, and astrology. This work laid the foundation for modern tarot decks, like the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. In light of this, why does this myth persist? The belief that tarot has always been a divination tool persists because of modern usage. Today, tarot is most commonly associated with spiritual guidance and intuitive insight, so it's easy to assume it has always served this purpose. Another reason is simply romanticizing the history. People are drawn to the idea of tarot as an ancient wisdom tradition, but its history is more grounded in culture and creativity. So, what does this mean for tarot today? Understanding tarot's origins doesn't diminish its power as a divination tool. In fact, it highlights its versatility and adaptability. Whether you see tarot as a divination tool, a storytelling device, or a way to reflect on life, its value lies in how you use it, not where it came from. Knowing the history adds depth to your practice. It reminds us that tarot is an art form and a spiritual tool shaped by centuries of human creativity and curiosity. The bottom line is that tarot didn't originate as a tool for divination. It actually started as a card game, but its journey into the mystical realm makes it all the more fascinating. Today, tarot is whatever you make of it. It can be a tool for guidance, reflection, or connecting with your intuition. Its origins may be grounded, but its possibilities are limitless. Thanks for joining me on this episode. Did this history surprise you? I'd love to hear your thoughts on how understanding tarot's origins affects your practice. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in next time as we learn more about tarot cards while exploring the magic of the cards. Until then, keep shuffling and trust your intuition. Remember, to memorize tarot, keep practicing tarot. Thanks for listening.